Hi guys, I'm Angie. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I'm busy. I've been busy with my Etsy store getting all my stuff uploaded. I've got like probably about 100 listings, I think, on there so far. Anyway, so we're gonna make this gorgeous heart shape today. And it's an open bezel, and I just got started without even showing you, but it's an open bezel, silver tone. I'm just filling it with resin at the moment, taking my handy dandy toothpick here and just moving it to make sure it's covering all the edges, which it is. We're gonna torch it just in case there's any bubbles, which it popped about 4 bubbles. All right, so let's cure that real quick. I'm gonna pause you guys while that's happening. And we are back, here we are. We're gonna flip that over. Oh, what a pretty shape is under there. We're gonna, well, are we gonna cure this backside or are we gonna paint it? I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this Let's Resin Chameleon powder. This is such a gorgeous like teal blue color. We're gonna, let's actually cure the back a little bit first, because I don't want to leave a bunch of fingerprints in it or smear it, so let's do that first. Pause you guys. All right, if you're wondering why I'm wearing 1 glove and not 2, it's because it's easier to work with when you don't have the gloves on, but it irritates me when I'm wearing a glove and I can't do the things I want to do. So that's closer to being done. So let's go ahead and put our chameleon powder over the back side of this. And I chose this teal color as we just discussed. Oh, such a gorgeous color. Absolutely beautiful. You don't need a lot, you just need a little. And it comes with this little brush. It comes in a pack of 10 chameleon powders. They're all kind of metallic-ish. That's covered. Now we're gonna put a coat of resin over that. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what that looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Put a coat of resin over that. We've also got this heart now that we can use, but I'm not using it for this one because I'm gonna use this one. So what's left on my silicone mat after I cured my resin is this little like heart outline that I can reuse in one of my pieces, because that's kind of been my signature lately, is making things with these little pieces. Anyway, now it's stuck to me and it doesn't want to let go. There we go. Now it's stuck to my tweezers. Anyway, okay, so let's put our clear over this very carefully. We don't want to touch it because we don't want to scratch it. We don't want it to go over the edge either, because that's kind of hard to clean off. We want to put enough on so that it's domed and it looks pretty and we don't have to do anything more to it. However, there is several bubbles in this, so, and they just happen to be at the bottom where we don't want them. So I'm trying to at least move them by moving the resin that's above it and kind of sliding it along maybe one way or the other to try and raise it to the top without touching the bottom of my, where I have that chameleon powder, because we don't want to put lines in it. I'm kind of raising the bubbles to the top. And I got a couple of them. Sometimes that's the challenge when you're working with resin, is to not have bubbles. I'll get rid of that one. Torch it one more time. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and cure that. I'll pause you guys. All right, we are back. So, here's what we've got so far. That's cured, that's the back. And it's gorgeous. Here's the front. So we're gonna take this, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is like a little clear piece, what was left of when I, on my silicone mat here, when I cured a heart shape. It wasn't this a heart shape, obviously, because we already took that one off. So what we're going to do with this piece is we're going to put a very strong alternating color, or opposite, I guess, this beautiful purple chameleon powder. We're going to use that on this piece. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Ooh, that's a gorgeous color. Very, very nice. So we're going to cover this piece of resin. This is just UV resin that I peeled off of my silicone mat. Very simple. I'm just coating it with this purple. I say you don't need a lot, and then I go and put a lot on there. So yeah. That is coated nicely. So what I'm going to do is just use a little alcohol here that kind of just gets it right up and out of my work area real quick. Okay. So here we go. What we're going to start with here is we're going to put some resin in the inside of this, in the front of our open bezel. We're going to basically just put a layer in at this point, just get it covered. There's one bubble that I will probably remove immediately, or more than one maybe. Anyway, torch that. Okay, then we're going to take our purple thing here and we're going to put it in there. We're just going to set it inside and kind of sink it to the bottom. Now the reason I put the resin in first was because I didn't want a bunch of bubbles underneath it. So basically, yeah, and here it goes over the edge, and that really stinks. I'm trying to sink it. Sink it in here. God bless my soul. Like this. This is what I want to happen with the whole thing. If it would just cooperate. Cooperate. Come on, work with me here, honey. So we don't want this going over. Yes, the follies, the bloopers. But you know what? That's part of working with resin, is not everything goes as planned all the time. So, anyway. Still trying to get it in my section here. Sometimes the way I envision it going is not how it goes. And that's okay, because hopefully it'll still turn out the way I want it to. So, look at those colors. Look at the contrast of those colors. Absolutely gorgeous. I did make one like this already that I'm wearing. However, it did go over the edges as well, and when I sanded it with my sander thing, it took some of the metal off and left like a coppery look. So obviously I don't want to sell something that I wouldn't wear. So, well, actually I'm wearing it, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to sell it like that if I didn't feel like it was complete and it was whole. So I just love the way these two colors contrast each other. So, all right, we're gonna add a little more on top of this and dome it up so that we don't have to come back to it. And now when we do it this way, it usually when it cures, it will pull the purple part in a little bit and gives it kind of a wrinkled look, which adds an incredible amount of detail and character to this piece. So I am going to torch it. I'm also going to make sure I don't have any under it. I do see some bubbles on top. Okay. Make sure it's at all the edges here. All right. Let's go ahead and cure that. I'm going to cure it for 5 minutes, and I will pause you guys while that happens. All right. Whoa, check that out. Isn't that beautiful? When the light's not reflecting off of it, you can see it. So pretty. And it has kind of wrinkled up, kind of like satiny. Can you see that? Oh, so beautiful. I'll probably add another coat on the top of it and cure it again. There's the back. And there's the front. Look at those colors. Look at how they just complement each other. So gorgeous. And the way I make it, oh my gosh. I mean, it is a bit of a challenge, as you saw. But wow, the outcome is just gorgeous. I am going to put another layer on the top of that because I just feel like where it's at right now, it's not domed. So the back is very nicely domed, but the front is not domed. So let's go ahead and put another coat on there, just because we need for it to be professional. Now, if you guys haven't gone by my Etsy store, I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can go look at the things that I've made. I have probably about 100 listings now, I think. I have been really busy at getting all my stuff uploaded, pictures, and then there's a video, like a 5 to 15 second video that it allows you to upload for each item so that you can show it like reflecting, or show it in your hand, or show you the size of it. Like I have a neck that I hang a lot of my charms from, like on a chain, so you know what it looked like on a chain or whatever. So just go by there and check it out. The link will be in the description. I might put it as the first comment as well, as a pinned comment, just so it's easier to access for my video. But if you guys like this one enough, go there and go buy it. I mean, and it can't hurt to go look and see what other stuff I have, because I've really got some fantastic things. I got some nice deals on there. 3 charms for $15. Most of my charms are $15, but I do have a bunch of Halloween ones on there that are $10. Just go look. Lots of fun. Let me cure this, and then we'll be right back. All right. There we go. There is the final. That is gorgeous. Can you see it? I'm sorry, there's a glare from the light that it's a round light, so it surrounds the camera. There we go. Oh, so beautiful. Now I'll put a hoop on there and put it on a necklace, and that'll be for sale in my Etsy store, so you guys go by and take a look. Find something good. There's literally hundreds of, well, there's 100 on there, but I mean, there's more than that in my store because I've got 3 for 15 with free shipping on there as well. A lot of beachy ones and stuff like that. So some really cool ones, like so many different kinds. So for like every single whatever, you know, everybody's interests. There's just so many on there for anybody, any kind of anything you could possibly like. There's something on there for everybody is basically what I'm saying. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. I hope this was easy enough to follow along so you guys can make one too. And now you know how I do it, and now you know why it's so fantastic. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.